Wow. What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Just got finished doing a live stream watching the Chargers versus Kansas City, and man, was that a game of, no matter what games you watch, doesn't matter what the score is, you can take a couple of plays that are literally game changers. And this is the honest truth, because the Chargers, Justin Herbert had over 350 yards, 3 TDs, and 1 interception. Pat Mahomes had about 230 yards, 2 TDs, and no interceptions that were actually caught. But you looked at that game, and Kansas City, Pat Mahomes, it was just awful. He had 3 interceptions that should have been pick sixes. There was literally, I did it as a short on Instagram, on YouTube here, where it was literally, he threw into triple covers, but there was no receiver there. There were 3 guys around the ball. The ball is right there in Asante Samuel's hands, and it just touched on the ground and ended up not being an interception. But the difference in the game, and I will quote Jimmy Johnson, who quoted another coach who quoted Patton. And Patton said, "Fatigue makes cowards of us all." Fatigue makes cowards of us all. And the difference in this game was fatigue for one player. I don't know who number 7 is for the Chargers. I'm sorry. I'm not that guy that knows everybody by the numbers and stuff. In fact, you guys know I'm a freaking idiot. Here it is. I ordered a jersey, and my dyslexia and lack of being able to spell well, I ended up not putting personnel. I put personal. So I've got 12 personal. Okay. I'm going to get it fixed. But that's what I do. I'm an idiot. I'm a lovable idiot, but I'm an idiot. And in my mind, 12 personnel looked like personal. It just does. And that's kind of like what happens with dyslexia. My C's look like E's, my D's look like B's, and so on. You see it right, you think you see it right in your eyes, but it just gets reverted in between. It just is what it is. And you can call me a dummy if you want to, I don't care. Believe me, I get called so many things, it doesn't really matter here, because in the end, I know who I am, and I know I love me, and I know the people who know me love me, and so the rest of you guys can pound sand. But anyway, number 7, wide receiver, they're getting down, the Chargers are down there on like the 3-yard line, and he's like, I need a break, I'm tired, I need a break. And because they're in a hurry-up offense, and he's tired because they're in a hurry-up offense, he's there on the line, and it's just basically his route is stop and turn around. And he turns around, and Justin Herbert is throwing him the ball, and he steps to the left, and the ball is right there where he was standing. In which case, it ended up being a pick 6, which ended up being the difference in the game. Had he not been tired, they get the score, they get up big, and they win going away. That one takeaway was the change of the game. Sad, but that's the way it works. And Justin Herbert, I'm sitting here looking at this because now the Chargers are down by 10 points with only 3 minutes left to go. And I know there's still a chance to win, but he ended up taking a shot to the ribs, and you could see how much pain he was in. Literally, you could see him throwing awkwardly every time. There we go, another suicidal moth. I don't know that it was worth keeping him in there, because to me, I think he's got cracked ribs, bruised ribs or something, but he was truly in some serious pain there. I'll be interested to see what they say reports-wise. At least that was a smart moth. He was like, do I want to fly in it? Maybe not. He just flew away. So fly, be free, stay alive. I'll be interested to see what they say as far as a report on it. Now, everybody's asking me, well, can the Cowboys win this game? You know, here's the thing that's funny. Last week, Kansas City won 44-21 against the Cardinals. And it wasn't even that close. They looked like, oh my God, world beaters. Then I looked at them tonight, and the defense gives up over 330 yards or 350 yards, or however, I don't know what the final amount is, to Justin Herbert. 3 TDs. And they didn't look that good. Pat Mahomes should have had 3 interceptions. Did not look good tonight. The NFL is a week-to-week league. I know we've lost Dak Prescott. I know that. But here's the thing. Our defense may match up and be the difference maker in this game. The Chargers to the Steelers gave up 7 sacks. 7 sacks. La'el Collins was used and abused. I know they had Joey Bosa and everything out there, although Joey Bosa has a torn pec muscle and may be gone a majority of the season, if not, he's going to get worked on. But a pec muscle torn, that's one of those things that it's not easy to come back from. If the Cowboys defense can get those sacks, and if the offense, people, I keep saying use 12 personnel, and people say, well, they're going to stack the box. Yeah, well, they can stack the box. But here's the thing about stacking the box. If you stack the box, you got 8 guys there. You got 7 blockers with the tight ends. And you got the running back. The running back's just got to make one guy miss. He's got to make one guy miss. And if they stack the box, I'm happy about that. I am actually excited if they stack the box. You know why? Because that's when you go ahead and you end up bootlegging. Because finally we'll have one-on-one coverage for our receivers that can't get separation, as opposed to 7 people dropping in coverage with 2-man routes. This is going to come down to, can they call plays? Can Kellen Moore call plays? I've heard people say that Mike McCarthy doesn't know the offense. I don't know if that's true or not. If it doesn't, it's a travesty, because he supposedly was a guy who called plays. Offense is his forte. If you're telling me that he doesn't know the play calling, I kind of find that hard to believe, that he's not there in the coaching meetings, that he's not there influencing. But maybe not. And if he isn't, maybe it's because he knew, I'm not going to be here that long, so why should I spend the extra time? Let me take the money while I can and enjoy myself. Maybe that's the case. I don't know. But one game does not make a season, and one game does not lose a season. Because here's what I'll tell you. Here's an interesting thing. Right now, after week 1, the Lions, believe it or not, are the number 3 scoring offense in the NFL. The Lions. So that says one of two things. Either Jared Goff and the Lions offense is really, really good, or the Eagles defense is really, really bad. So, if the Eagles defense is really, really bad, then that's a good thing, because they play Minnesota. Maybe they lose to Minnesota. Or if the offense is really, really good of the Lions, well, guess what? Washington plays them this weekend, right? So maybe, just maybe, the Lions beat Washington. And all we need to do is hopefully keep this thing close until Dak gets back. And understand that Tampa Bay is one of the best teams, playing with the chip on their shoulder, knowing that they weren't going to lose to the Cowboys. We're not playing that team every week. And so we have some chances with some of these other games. And that's my hope. Maybe it ends up being, because somebody's like, should we tank the season? Hell no, we shouldn't tank the season. Hell no, we don't tank the season. Anyway, I appreciate all of you great fans out there, all you great people that have been part of the channel, all the channel members we're working on. For the tailgate members, first thing we're doing, we're making mini gold Joe Bartys for you guys that have been a tailgate member for a year. Then I'm going to work on doing some stuff for the super fans. I'm going to get something for you guys as well. And then after I do that, we're going to do something special for the Mojo Crew members that have been a member for a year or more as well. Because without you guys, man, this literally doesn't work. And so with that being said, you know how I roll. Make sure you tell the people you love them, because you might not get the chance again. And I love you guys. And God willing, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.